quarterfinals action, let's take a look at the highlights.
The best defensive record in the competition, Canterbury were confident against Illawarra. An early fumble didn't help.
His ball skills, but this pass goes to ground.
But David Riolo's sixth try of the series put the Steelers ahead.
Into his back line, and he makes a bit of space, and he'll go all the way. McCracken tries, but doesn't get him in time.
2 minutes later, an intelligent Gillies pass put Dallas on the way. Canterbury led 6-4 at the break.
Cutting a sways through the Illawarra side. A beautiful piece of positioning.
The second half, McCracken then Goodwin adding points for Canterbury. They cruised through to the semi-finals. Illawarra disappointing. The final score, Canterbury 20, Illawarra 10.
He loves a try.
The chase is on now. Plenty of pace in the St George side, but there's plenty also in the Manly side. Stokes doesn't handle it too well, though.
Manly went into the second quarter-final as favourites. St George not holding on to the ball.
6 to go for Manly.
The Sea Eagles' ever-improving Matthew Ridge drew first blood.
Tony Iro again for Namu. Namu turns it back for Ridge. Ridge has been sharp right throughout this competition. Ridge, he'll get there. Under the sticks too.
Then Iro over just before half-time.
Hasler puts a floater out for Iro. Iro with a big brush up. He's got to get there, yes. And Iro gets there.
In the second half, Donnelly pegged back the 12-0 advantage.
Away they go. They turn it back inside, and Donnelly will go over for St George. They got into the territory, and they converted it into the points they needed.
But Cunningham put the game beyond doubt.
Run out for Cunningham. Cunningham going like a steam train, and the Eagles go over.
Manly's Ian Roberts was missing in action for most of the game, but Manly cruising into the semi-finals.
Betting had been hit by an axis, and he all right.
Freeman giving all sorts of signals. Goes quickly from dummy half, spins. He should get there from here. He does. So Gary Freeman, did he get it down?
In the third quarter, East had most of the possession in the first half, Freeman using up that advantage.
He beat one tackle there and then carried another one over, then gets the ball down.
Papua New Guinea almost drew level, 10 seconds from half-time.
Well, last time, they nearly got there again. You reckon they don't do that a bit? Let me tell you, if they put the boot to it, they start to chase it. They're like Ferraris.
I don't know if Gaffey's allowed to do that, is he? The referee said play on.
4-0 at the break. The second half started well for Easts, but in controversial circumstances.
Bates comes across. They get to him. I'm not quite sure if he got it down. I don't think it's a try.
He's
yes,
taken
it's a try. It's a try. I don't know about that.
You're kidding. He's taken the corner flag out. How's that a try?
The crowd's reacted to that one. We'll see.
At 24, Emu snuck through the gap, but East far too good in the end, 26 to 10.
Picked up by Emile. Emile starts to stride. Emile's got plenty of pace. Oh yeah, they come back now.
Only 5 metres out, so if they set themselves properly, they must score if they're to win this game, I believe. Yes, they do. Mark Elliott.
In the fourth quarter, giant killers Western Samoa were shock leaders against Canberra after 1 minute.
It's off and running again, and down the ground is
Boyle replied out wide seconds later.
Score, so they've replied very quickly.
But Mavabi shot Samoa to the lead a minute later.
Splicing through is Paki Mavabi, down, up again, over. Try.
Boyle replied straight away, but at half-time the Samoans were in front by 4 points.
Pongia now away from Wood. It's with David Boyle. He'll get his second. Gee, they strike back quick, don't they, Canberra?
In the second half, heart-stopping Samoan defence.
Brushes away from the last, but he goes into touch.
Canberra, in terrible trouble, gave way to another Samoan attack. The giant killers doing just that, 24-16.
And another Western Samoan try.
So the semi-final matches will be Canterbury versus Manly and East taking on the giant killers Western Samoa. And we'll be right back with the first of those semi-finals from the Coca-Cola World Sevens.